What drew me to film photography is kind of like more the technicality of it, you know, the mechanisms, the practicality, actually understanding how to read light. It's like a little science experiment in itself, you know. So yeah, I think I would call myself a frustrated creative. Okay, I'm Danielle Smith. I am a qualified architect that moved towards the fashion industry, and at the same time I do photography. I studied architecture. I really loved it because it taught me like the foundations of design. It's kind of like mixing, it's like the science of art, if I could call it that. There was just something that kind of drew me back to fashion, my passion for fashion. Yeah, so kind of my journey started as a young girl, wanting to always create. I used to unpick some of my old clothes and lay them flat and cut them open on the seams and then start making clothes. And I'm like, I'm gonna be a little diva, fashionista. Along the way, I kind of got into photography. After my studies in Milan, I backpacked to Eastern Europe and I got exposed to various different cultures. And it kind of like, when I moved back to South Africa, there was something that kind of drew me back to Joburg, the city of gold, you know. One of my friends actually told me, he's like, we're sitting on gold and it's a conductor for energy. And that actually kind of stuck with me a lot because I'm kind of naturally drawn back to this place for the multidimensionality, the cultures, but also the collaboration, the network that's here. I want you to like kind of like get involved in it, like move with your shadow, like bring out the dance in you. The fashion industry is actually also so kind of run through photography, like how you capture it, how you explain it, you know, the big magazines, the Vogues, and then this. I mean, it's all photography based. It's all kind of like how you translate that. I love the multiculturalness of our country and the different exposures that I grew up with. When I was also abroad traveling, I've made a lot of international friends and people that like grew up their whole lives in Lebanon, and they've kind of, yes, they've explored Europe, but they've never really experienced the actual culture shock that you sometimes get when you get to a new country. And I think growing up with that, you're always seeing new things, you're always seeing new skills, you're always hearing a different language. And what makes me proud to be a part of Africa, I think, is that we're so unique and like kind of how we all come together. It's like all the puzzle missing pieces kind of like somehow works. It's such a struggle to actually like respond to a Western heritage. You know, my ancestors and stuff are there, but I'm in an African narrative, and it's like, where do I kind of fit in? But I kind of do fit in a weird way. I think everyone's kind of taken a few steps back and been like, okay, we don't have to outsource everything. We don't have to get everything from there. We actually have the manpower, we have the skill, we have the artisanal knowledge here. Why not educate that? Why not empower that? So I feel like this moment of pause has been quite nice to just be like, okay, observe the details, observe the people, collaborate and network locally.